If your woman does these, leave her. Welcome back to our channel where we unlock the secrets of true masculinity and undying loyalty. Today's lesson is one that many men need to hear, but few will listen. I'll cut right to the chase. If your woman does any of the things I'm about to discuss, leave her without hesitation. Don't make the mistake of thinking you can fix her or that things will change. Once you've made your decision, it's time to go. Don't misunderstand my message. I'm not telling you to judge women. In fact, I believe they are all beautiful creatures. My intention is to help men recognize certain behaviors that destroy peace, purpose, and spiritual growth. It's crucial for men to be discerning and not overlook red flags in a relationship. By staying vigilant and aware, you can protect yourself from unnecessary pain and suffering. Before I reveal the 3 critical signs, let me remind you of the words of a wise man. A wise man doesn't stay in chaos and call it loyalty. Let these words sink in. Being loyal to someone who mistreats you is not an act of wisdom. Instead, it's a path to self-destruction. Don't confuse loyalty with foolishness. Remember, true wisdom lies in knowing when to hold firm and when to walk away. As I delve into each point, remember that I speak with a calm, masculine, and direct tone. I'm not consumed by anger or bitterness. My words are rooted in Stoicism and the teachings of Christ. Listen carefully and let these words resonate within you. Take a moment to reflect on your own situation and ask yourself, am I staying in a relationship that is hurting me? Now let's explore the 3 signs that indicate it's time to say goodbye. 1. Disrespect. She mocks your values. Imagine coming home after a long day, eager to share stories about your latest accomplishment at work. But instead of showing interest, your woman scoffs at your enthusiasm and belittles your efforts. Or perhaps you've been working hard on a personal project, pouring your heart and soul into it. Yet when you excitedly tell your woman about it, she responds with sarcasm and derision, tearing down your dreams with ease. This behavior is unacceptable, and you should never tolerate it. To truly understand why, let's delve deeper. From a Stoic perspective, your inner logos, your rational mind, is your guiding light. When your woman disrespects your values and beliefs, she is essentially trying to extinguish that light. She is challenging the very core of your being, your sense of what is right and true. No man should allow another person, no matter how close they are, to tamper with the foundation of his inner wisdom. Furthermore, from a faith-based view, the Bible offers guidance on dealing with such disrespect. Proverbs 21:9, better to live on a corner of the roof than share a house with a quarrelsome wife. This proverb teaches us that enduring the constant negativity and disrespect of a quarrelsome wife is worse than living alone. It highlights the importance of valuing our inner peace and self-respect. If your woman constantly belittles your faith, purpose, or manhood, if she mocks your aspirations and undermines your confidence, it's time to say goodbye. Respect is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship. Without it, your bond will crumble. So if she lacks respect for you, your values, or your beliefs, don't hesitate. Leave her behind and move forward. 2. Manipulation. She uses guilt to control you. Picture this. It's Friday evening and you've been working tirelessly throughout the week. You're longing to unwind and enjoy some well-deserved relaxation. You suggest going out with the guys, hoping to let loose and have a good time. But then your woman throws a tantrum. She starts crying, throwing herself on the floor, and creating a scene that would put a toddler to shame. Oh, so you want to leave me, do you? Just go ahead and leave. I'm sure I won't survive. I'm so helpless without you. Now you feel trapped. Her manipulative tears threaten to drown you. You wrestle with the decision of whether to stay or go, torn between your desire for a night out and the guilt she's trying to impose on you. From a Stoic standpoint, a wise man is governed by reason and logic, not swayed by emotional manipulation. Marcus Aurelius, the great emperor and philosopher, once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." Similarly, Jesus Christ taught us to turn the other cheek in the face of adversity. However, there is a limit to this philosophy. You see, while manipulation is a tactic often employed by those who lack strength and wisdom, you must not stoop to her level. Never retaliate with manipulation of your own, because that would mean adopting her strategies and tactics. Instead, stand firm in your resolve. Recognize her guilt-tripping for what it is, an attempt to control you through emotional coercion. And remember, you are not obligated to endure such treatment. You have the power to walk away from any situation that seeks to diminish your worth. From a Christian perspective, Galatians 5:1 states, "Do not be burdened again by a yoke of slavery." Emotional slavery is just that, slavery. You are not a slave to your emotions or anyone else's manipulative tactics. Break free from the chains that bind you and reclaim your life. So if your woman resorts to guilt-tripping, tantrums, or other forms of manipulation to control you, leave her without hesitation. Don't let her toxic behavior hold you back. Embrace the freedom to pursue your own path in life. Imagine this. You've been walking with the Lord, growing in your faith and striving to live a pure and holy life. But then you meet this woman who seems like a breath of fresh air. Your connection with her grows deeper, and before you know it, she's asking you to move in together. However, after moving in, you notice a shift in her behavior. She openly cohabits with other men, engaging in activities that go against your religious beliefs. For instance, she might bring male friends home, joke about intimate relationships with other men, or even use contraception. These actions go against your values and make you question your place in this living arrangement. If you find yourself constantly pulled away from prayer, the study of Scripture, and living a life aligned with your purpose, it's time to reevaluate the situation. The Bible warns against becoming unequally yoked with unbelievers. 2 Corinthians 6:14. Do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers, for what do righteousness and wickedness have in common, or what fellowship can light have with darkness? Being unequally yoked means forming a partnership or relationship with someone whose beliefs and values are incompatible with your own. In the context of dating or marriage, it refers to the act of entering into a committed relationship with someone who does not share your faith or who does not prioritize it in their life. When you become unequally yoked, you are essentially joining two different worlds that have conflicting values and priorities. This can create tension, conflict, and confusion in the relationship. Furthermore, the Bible warns that righteousness and wickedness cannot coexist. They are essentially incompatible. Similarly, light and darkness are often portrayed as opposing forces. Light symbolizes truth, clarity, and purity, while darkness represents deception, ignorance, and sin. So if your woman is leading you away from your faith and values, if she is encouraging you to compromise your beliefs and engage in activities that are contrary to your purpose, it's time to walk away. Don't let her destructive influence corrupt your spiritual growth and integrity. In conclusion, if your woman exhibits any of these three signs, disrespect, manipulation, or spiritual weakness, don't hesitate to leave her. Stay firm in your convictions and values, and don't allow yourself to be swayed by emotional manipulation or false promises. Remember, you deserve a partner who respects, supports, and encourages your spiritual journey. So take these words to heart and let them guide you towards a future filled with integrity, purpose, and spiritual fulfillment. But before we part ways, I urge you to share this video with your brothers and join the conversation in the comments. Let's continue this important discussion and support one another on our paths to greatness. Until next time, stay strong, stay true to yourself. God bless you all. If your woman does these 4 things, pack your bags and leave. Part 2. Last time we talked about 4 things that if a woman does in your life, you gotta leave her. Well, today we're continuing the series, so let's get right into it. Tenet 3, she publicly shaming. Marcus Aurelius said, the first thing to do when you wake up in the morning is to put on your shame and walk through the city. And he says that because what you don't want is for anybody else to be able to publicly humiliate you. You have to make sure that your dignity is maintained at all times. That's why you never hear the great men of history ever being embarrassed by women or other people. They maintain their dignity. And that's the first thing that you need to watch out for in a woman. If she publicly shames you, leave her. Why? Because she has no respect for you. And once you allow somebody to take away your dignity, they can never give it back to you. It's gone forever. Like, you could always rebuild your reputation, but it's hard to rebuild your dignity. You will forever be tarnished by public humiliation. So if she publicly shames you, dump her. It's that simple. Move on. Do not allow no woman to ever take away your dignity like that. Because what happens is you allow it now. You think, oh, she's my girlfriend, she's my wife, I'm sorry. But if you let her do that to you, then guess what? she will eventually do that to other people and embarrass you in front of them. So when you start seeing those signs, you got to say, listen, you cross me, you embarrass me in public like that again, I am done. Make it clear to her and leave. It's that simple. Now, from a faith perspective, 1 Corinthians 13:7 says that love covers, it doesn't expose. So basically what that means is that you want a woman who is going to cover up your faults, not expose them. Everybody has faults and everybody has weaknesses, okay? But you don't want somebody to constantly bring those to the surface and embarrass you in front of people. Instead, you want somebody who loves you enough to cover up your faults, even though she knows them, because that's what love does. Love covers a multitude of sins. So if she is somebody who is exposing your faults and your weaknesses and your mistakes in public, and especially doing it maliciously, just leave her. She doesn't have love in her heart. Number 4, she resists growth. Seneca says, "He who is not a leader is not even capable of loving." In the same way, the woman who is resisting your growth and your leadership is not worthy of you. The reality is, you want a woman who actually helps you become a better version of yourself. You see, a partner should refine your reason and virtue. Your woman should help you to become a better man, not hold you back. And if she does hold you back, you got to say, you know what, I appreciate everything you've done, but you're not helping me grow anymore. And if you're not helping me grow, then I have to move on. Think about the woman who is constantly telling you, you can't do that. That's too risky. What if you fail? Versus the woman who pushes you to take risks, who believes in you, who says, go for it, baby. You can do it. I believe in you. Which one do you think is the better choice? Obviously, you want somebody who helps you, who believes in you, who supports you, because that's going to help you to achieve your goals and your dreams. But a lot of women don't do that. They try to hold you back. They try to force you to stay in your comfort zone because they're scared for you. But you can't allow that to happen. You have to go after your dreams, and if she's not supporting you in that, then you have to move on. Even if it hurts, even if it makes you sad, you have to leave. Why? Because if she's afraid to let you go, if she's afraid to support you and help you grow, then she doesn't really love you. Otherwise, she would want the best for you. So if she's resisting your growth, if she's holding you back, if she's trying to keep you in your comfort zone, leave her. And from a faith perspective, the Bible tells us that a good woman is a helper. In fact, Proverbs 31 woman is called a helper. So if you find a woman who's not helping you, who's not supporting you, who's not by your side, that's not what a woman is supposed to do. So if she's somebody who's resisting your growth, pack your bags and leave. This is not a long-term relationship. It may hurt now, but it'll hurt more later if you stay. Now, from a Stoic perspective, the Stoics believe that you should only associate with people who make you better. That's why Marcus Aurelius talks about having few friends, because most people make you worse. In the same way, you don't want to surround yourself with women who are bringing you down. You want to be around women who lift you up, who help you become a better man. That's what you want. Number 5, Stoic reflection. You see, the Stoics believe that you should walk away when things go against your character, when things go against your core values. When that happens, you walk away. It's better to be alone than to be with people who don't share your values, who don't share your vision, who don't help you become a better man. Because if you stay with them, you're going to compromise your values. You're going to lose yourself in the process. So the Stoics taught us to walk away from relationships that don't work anymore, that no longer serve us, that actually take away from our purpose, our mission, and our vision. Marcus Aurelius talks about how there are things that you have to stop doing in order to get to the next level. And one of those things is having difficult relationships, right? You have to stop having relationships with people who are bringing you down. You have to stop having relationships with people who are not helping you become a better man. And you have to stop having relationships with people who are no longer serving you. When you realize that, you have to let go and you have to walk away. That's what the Stoics teach us. And that's what we should do in every area of our lives, including our romantic relationships. So if she's not helping you grow, if she's not supporting you, if she's not adding value to your life, if she's not making you a better man, then you got to say, listen, it's been real, it's been fun, but it's been great knowing you. I wish you nothing but the best. I'm moving on. Walk away from her and don't look back, because that's what the Stoics teach us to do. Don't explain, don't make excuses, don't make any justifications, just remove yourself. Get out of the situation as quickly as possible and move on. Don't look back. Don't waste your time trying to fix something that's beyond repair. It's better to be alone than to be with somebody who's not helping you become a better man. Now, from a faith perspective, leaving doesn't mean bitterness, it means obedience. God's peace comes from alignment, so if the relationship is costing you your purpose, it's not from Him. That's costing you your focus, your vision, your mission. It's not from God. So you have to walk away with grace, not revenge. You have to leave and move on. Don't look back. Don't waste your time trying to fix something that's broken. Don't waste your time trying to save somebody who doesn't want to be saved. Don't waste your time trying to change somebody who's not willing to change. That's not your job. So when you start seeing these signs, you gotta say, you know what? It's been real, it's been fun, but it's been great knowing you. I wish you nothing but the best. I'm moving on. Walk away and don't look back. And remember, brothers, peace is not found in fixing a broken partner. It's found in choosing a partner who builds with you. Now, before you go, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss next week's episode. And remember, you are responsible for building your own future. So take responsibility and start building. All right. So if you made it this far, comment down below "love 'em" so I know that you're one of the real ones. I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.